Hello, welcome to the TRBusiness video channel. I'm joined here today by Colm McLoughlin, the Executive Vice Chairman of Dubai Duty Free. Colm, thank you for joining TRBusiness today and for your time.
Happy to be here, Lou. Good to see you.
Colm, it wouldn't be right if I didn't start by asking you about the new UAE excise tax rules that have just come in at the start of the month. What do they mean for the Dubai operation?
Well, that type of thing, of course, in Dubai is very new to all of us, but excise was introduced the first of the month. We're happy that tobacco on departure out of Dubai is free of excise duty. We're happy that tobacco into Dubai is free of excise duty up to 400 cigarettes, which is the custom allowance. And people would only be charged if they wish to buy beyond the custom allowance, which most people do not do. Well, nobody does really. We think the introduction of excise duty is good for Dubai, is good for the UAE, and of course that will be followed by value-added tax on the 1st of January next year, which is going to be introduced at 5%, and we're looking at it very positively from the point of view of Dubai Duty Free, because we say quite clearly that it will indicate what good value we're offering. And the revenue is needed by the government. I think it's good.
You must be encouraged by the opportunity and potential to raise arrival sales of tobacco off the back of this announcement, as indeed you pointed out, it will only apply to purchases above that certain threshold. So just tell us a little bit more about kind of what you're expecting from that segment.
Well, we're expecting that people naturally will try and buy a lot of cigarettes, but we're very happy that people that are coming and staying a couple of days in Dubai can buy an entry to Dubai and can buy again on the way out. I'm expecting that we will increase our tobacco sales. I do not see any problem with people trying to buy over the custom allowance. It just doesn't happen, and an allowance of 400 cigarettes into Dubai is very generous in comparison to other things around the world. I'm expecting our business to increase.
We spoke very recently prior to the show about the potential to increase tobacco sales from the South Korean market. Give us a little bit of bit more understanding of the importance of that demographic.
Well, I just think the problems that are going on in South Korea at the moment, a lot of Chinese travellers that were going there are not now going there. Our increase in Dubai of Chinese visitors is very noticeable and it's very good. And the spend per head is very positive. If you look at Dubai Airport, China-based traffic is 4% of our total traffic, but they're actually accounting for about 8% of our business. And some of that will be tobacco, a lot of it, and not a lot of it, but some of it is, and that's very positive for us. We're very happy about it.
Okay. The commodities carried out of the country are not understood to be hit by the tax, the carbonated drinks tax. So, in the long term, what do you see as the benefits, really?
I think the benefits, we're owned by the government of Dubai, the investment corporation of Dubai, and I think the benefits, of course, are to the government, who are continuing to announce and spend money on new projects, which is developing the city. The population has now gone up to 3 million people in Dubai. The traffic through Dubai Airport last year was 84 million passengers. It's going to finish this year at more than 88 million passengers. And of course the onward development at the new airport. So I think any revenues that the government can collect is beneficial for all of these projects to be continued and new ones announced. And indeed,
it's pertinent now to talk about your sales expectations for this year. Now, we spoke very recently that it was 1.85 billion for the year. What are your expectations coming into the fourth quarter?
We're having a very good year from the point of view of our business. It's a small percentage, but we are 3% up on our budgeted sales for this year. In our case, 3% is about 150 million dirhams, which is in excess of $40 million US. We're expecting to finish the year very positively, and we're very happy. I think our $1.85 billion will be touching 1.9 billion by the end of this year, and that's pretty good. And of course onwards it's going to get bigger and bigger.
just to finish then, Colm, there's been a lot of news recently about the developments at Al Maktoum and Dubai World Central. Many of these are in the workings at the moment. Can you just give a little bit of an update where we are now, leading into Q1 2018? What can passengers expect?
Sure. Dubai World Central, Al Maktoum International Airport, we have 2,500 square metres of retail space there. The capacity of that airport at the moment is 5 million passengers a year. By the end of this year, that will be 17 million capacity, and we will have 4,000 square metres of retail space there. But what we're looking very excitedly as is forward 4 or 5 years. 2022 is maybe the year we're talking about. There will be a new terminal building built there. There will be 2 new concourse buildings, a 6-track underground passenger service railway, 3 runways in operation, and a capacity for 135 million passengers. And Dubai Duty Free will have 80,000 square metres of retail space there. So by that time, we're forecasting and expecting a business of $3 billion a year, and we will be employing almost 10,000 people there. So we see plus, plus, plus.
Fantastic. Colm, thank you for joining us today.
Look, thank you very much, and thank you for being here. I hope you have a good show.